So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, we're back today and we're taking on Chelsea. That's right, what a match we have. Hopefully today won't be a 0-0. I've had a lot of 0-0s, a lot of 1-0s. I mean, ultimately, I believe it's down to the fact that our team spirit is not where we want it to be, which is making it a lot tougher. Like, seriously, play with someone with a 90 spirit, and then play with someone, even an 85, and then play with someone with a 75. It makes a massive difference because your team just are very, very sluggish. So today, we're up to an 82, okay? So this is not too bad. Only reason being we're up to that far is because Matic comes in and makes a massive difference. But when it comes to players, you're not getting the rub of the green. Rashford's on red. Why? No idea. James is on orange. Bailly's on red. Martial is also on red. You know, so Martial's out. Rashford's out. Not what I want. I want to play players that are up for it. So we're going to be bringing in Phil Jones. That's right. One of the Chuckle brothers is going to be giving it a shot. So we're going to go for him and Maguire. Wan-Bissaka, Luke Shaw with Matic, McTominay, Maddison, Sancho, Greenwood and Lingard is pretty much the best lineup I can do. I mean, I could switch these two. Someone said to play Sancho maybe as an AMF. Can't really do that. I want to get the spirit literally as high as possible for today's game. That's all I'm worried about. And then from there, hopefully, we'll create some chances. So, I think that's probably it. There's not a whole lot we can do elsewhere. James or Chong. I mean, James is the better player. I guess we'll have to leave it like that. So, there we have it. There's Chelsea. Not a bad lineup at all. You've got Pedro, Giroud, Pulisic is up there with Mount. Who's that? Wanyama? Is he in there? Interesting. And Ross Barkley, as we know. So, there we have it. Let's just dive right into this one. I hope you guys do enjoy today's episode. Of course, please do smash the like button if possible. Would truly appreciate it. We're still playing on Legend. I still feel like it's a challenge, but it's certainly doable. So, haven't seen too many cutscenes lately as well. Those have seemed to have disappeared. Don't know why. Hopefully we'll see some more later. When it comes to tutorials, I know I've been slacking with those. I really am going to get a lot done this weekend. I have to. I've got to sit down and just do stuff. There is a lot of stuff that's now out for PC. I haven't even had a chance to really look at it. I know there's a better Europa League scoreboard. There's a couple of other additions. When I get the time, we'll get through and we'll start plugging them out. But anyway, for today, here we go. Man United, Chelsea, big match. Let's do this. So Manchester United take on Chelsea. What a match we have. Man United have already faced Liverpool. Lost 2-0. They took on Man City away from home. They somehow got a point. But today they're back in front of their faithful fans and hoping to grab all 3 points. Here we go. We are off and running. United are attacking from your left to right. Nearly got that one wrong. And Chelsea from right to left in the all-white in today's matchup. There are a couple of changes, a couple of alterations that have had to be made as, well, Wan-Bissaka decides, you know what, I can probably go this alone, and straight into the arms of Kepa, but Chelsea have got to be careful. They can't afford to back away too much. Matic. Good control. Flick back. Chance now for Luke Shaw to deliver it. There's a free header. And Jesse Lingard strikes the upright in what should have probably been 1-0. He had a free header and somehow he couldn't find the back of the net. Chelsea have started this game off very, very sloppily though. Tidy play by Luke Shaw. But Man United have not won a match now in a couple of games. They need to get back to winning. They know that much. So Lingard flicks it over the top to find Scott McTominay. And McTominay's got the strength, you know, against Barkley. Chance for him to deliver. Interesting ball, but it floated into the arms of Kepa. Launches it away. Wanyama starts again with Zuma, and I think that's sometimes Chelsea's downfall, isn't it? They are lacking a little bit at the back. Zuma can be a liability at times. Here's Christensen. Lays it inside. Not a good ball by him. Matic bundled out the way. Zuma to Barkley. Gets it back again. Marco Alonso. Wanyama. Up next, United will take on Norwich City, so they have a bit of breathing room. Well, Pulisic is working some magic here and very nearly found a way through as well. McTominay with a good turn. Jesse Lingard. And that's a loose pass to Mason Greenwood there. Alonso once more. Pedro. It was complete dominance, wasn't it, in the last match with Man United and Manchester City. And Jose spoke in the press about that match, and even he said he was very fortunate that that game somehow finished 0-0, because Man City were all over United. Chance for the corner. Marcos Alonso comes to swing this one in, looking near post, and there was a strike there. I think there may have been Pedro going near post. Just couldn't keep it down. David De Gea, lovely pass there. Chance now to swing it around the other way, looking for Greenwood. If he could get that down, he would have been in, but it had to be some pass. Chelsea, as we said, they're looking a little bit risky at the back, and it is Zuma who has given it away. It's laid square, and Lingard slotted it in. Yes, he'll take that all day, Jose. Fortunate, absolutely, but they won't care. We spoke about Zuma before, and there he was. A shocking pass by him. Read to perfection by Lingard. I mean, here's the pass. Dreadful. Gave it away. And Lingard was looking for a pass. There was no one on, and it actually comes back off Zuma with a double whammy. Here is Zuma. Marcos Alonso. Ball through the middle, looking for Pedro. Back to Alonso again. Just taking too long on the ball at the moment. Chelsea not being decisive enough. Here's Ross Barkley. Better play by him. Plays it through. Olivier Giroud able to turn, but couldn't hit the target. Well, that's the type of player they want to be feeding the ball into. He can hold the ball up. He has the strength. Saw there Phil Jones getting turned inside out. Just missed the target. Here is Zuma. 5 minutes to play till half time, and right now Chelsea seem content with losing this match by a goal to nil. Not a whole lot of urgency by them. Alonso. Back to Zuma. Wanyama to Barkley. Towards Mount. He really needs to start mounting an attack at some point. Lingard goes down. Gets up quickly though. Zuma swings it round the other way to Azpilicueta. Fed inside. That's a lovely ball out wide. Christensen looking to feed it up the line, but well played, Phil Jones. Tidy defending. Sancho. Nemanja Matic. Might as well take it himself. Lingard. Bundled off the ball. We are into the final minutes, and it looks like that will be the end of the first half. Not a whole load of chances, but Jesse Lingard played a lovely 1-2 with Zuma to give United the lead. So Chelsea get us off and running for the second half, and it will be interesting to see what the manager said at half-time. Frank Lampard to his players. Definitely won't be too happy with the way Chelsea have played. It's been very negative, very defensive. There's a lot of back passing, as you can see, but not really going anywhere. They finally look for a ball over the top by Zuma, but are you going to get the rub of the green? But hang on a minute, here is a chance for Olivier Giroud. And well played defensively by United, just to get a toe in at the death. Sancho to Luke Shaw, back to Sancho. And now he can bring this forward himself. This is better by him. Great run. Sancho still going and was just about to hit it. Couldn't get the shot away. Wanyama, Azpilicueta. Mounts, plays it through the middle. Gets it past Sancho. It's a good challenge though on Olivier Giroud. Jesse Lingard. Takes a slight deflection. Matic is there. Maddison. Luke Shaw. Well played, Chelsea to win it back. And now they've got to get players forward. That's their issue, though, isn't it? If you're going to have Olivier Giroud dropping off, then someone else has to be pushing forward instead of him. 57 minutes gone. Man United still lead 1-0. They've won a lot of matches by that scoreline this season. Can they do it again? Pulisic now with a chance as he cuts inside. It's a lovely looking ball, and there's the equalizer. It won't stay 1-0 because Olivier Giroud has different ideas. And if there's one thing he is good at, is exactly that. Giving him some space and time. Pulisic did really well down the flank. Luke Shaw switched off. How about who's marking Giroud? Look at the time and space he has, but credit to finish. So Marcus Rashford is going to be summoned, replacing the young boy of Greenwood. So one apiece. Man United now have to try and figure a way to get back ahead once again. They haven't really created a whole lot since the goal. But now with Rashford up top, can they conjure up more of a chance? But Chelsea are getting in this more and more as the game draws on. It's a good looking ball to Maddison now. Man United have players forward. Well, he had Rashford there, but he decided against it. Here's Luke Shaw. Feeds it across. McTominay. Back to Luke Shaw again. Sancho. Luke Shaw not going to win that one. Christensen really well played. Just United not quick enough in the final third. You've got to be decisive in this day and age. Know what you're going to do with it. Lingard back to Wan-Bissaka. Now there are players in there. Question is, how's the delivery? It's absolutely dreadful. Cleared away looking for Giroud. It's a good header. Rashford's there, but couldn't find Sancho. It's all a little bit too slow at times, though. Could swing that round, decided against it. Rashford feeds it off. And Rashford's continued to run forward. And he's got ahead of his man. It's Rashford, but he just couldn't hit it. I think it was Azpilicueta who trying to pull his shorts down, but he did enough in the end to deny the chance. It's exactly what you do as a defender. And there's another chance. It's another great ball. It's Rashford. Oh, what a save that is by Kepa. Outside of the boot by Rashford, but a different class of a save. And suddenly now Man United are working the ball nicely. It's Lingard. It's another top quality save. Man, oh man, this is some fine goalkeeping. United have just turned it up a notch. This is more like it. What about that for a stop? The outstretched leg. And he says, get in, son. Chance for the corner. Possibly the first corner of the game as it's flicked away, and Kepa didn't take any gambles. Punched it into the stands. Bit dodgy goalkeeping there, and he made a bit of a hash of it. Another corner. Maddison to go for the back post this time. Well, is that going to turn the tides of this match? Sometimes you need a little bit of luck. That's not a good pass by Maguire at all. And suddenly there's a chance for Chelsea. David De Gea's out quickly though. Well played. Good goalkeeping. Oh, that was a chance as well for Rashford. Chelsea are going for this. They're pushing players forward. United are doing the same. Suddenly we've got a very entertaining second half for you. Oh, Olivier Giroud. Another quality finish. And what a nightmare this is for Jose. 2 chances, 2 brilliant saves. And now Chelsea, his former side as we know, have taken the lead with a spectacular finish by the Frenchman. What a delivery this is by Alonso, but that is sublime. And Man United's final 2 changes, Daniel James on and Fred replacing McTominay. Well, after such a great start for United, they'll not be happy about this. Of course, they won't be happy about losing any match, but to be 1-0 up, have all those chances, suddenly you find yourself 2-1 down. But Kepa has made some blinding saves. Oh, Lingard, nice play. Lovely run. Oh, he was still going. Right place at the right time with the challenge. There could still be more goals in this. Man United trying to get it out. Finally do. Matic feeds it across. Fred. Maguire. Jones. Terrible place to go ahead and lose it. Is Jones going to get there? Yes, he is. Swung around the other way to Luke Shaw. Feeds it inside. Maddison. Gets up quickly. Lays it up the line. Rashford. Jesse Lingard. Lovely turn by him. What a save again. This time Rashford's hit the post and he's followed it in. United are back level. What a second half this has been. Jose says, well, come on, Marcus. Get the ball, son. Get playing. It's 2-2 and it's all to play for. But Jesse Lingard quality. Another fine save off one post. Follow-up strike was in. And the final change as Mauri comes on for Barkley. What a game it's been here at Old Trafford. Not the first half, but the second half has just been brilliant. There is still a bit of time left. Are we going to see more drama? Alonso, his crosses have been causing United problems. They've got to be careful because Olivier Giroud's on course for a hat-trick. And he wasn't far off. Seems to be trying out everything today. But it was a tough one and it almost came off his shin. Final 2 minutes. Have United got one final chance? Well, I can see what he wanted to do. He was looking for Daniel James. Well, Man United are putting the pressure on. Ball over the top. Headed on. And the referee's not going to let the game play. That's the full-time whistle. They've dropped more points, United, yes, but when you're a goal down with 3 minutes to spare, you will take a 2-2 and take a point back to the table. 9 attempts to 6. Chelsea did possess, but didn't create too much. Credit to Olivier Giroud. He was on fine form along with Kepa, but Giroud is the man of the match. Well, what about that for a game at the end there? God blimey, normally they get De Gea pulling off the stops. Today it was Kepa in goal for Chelsea. Oh, man. But anyway, well, I guess I'll take a point against Chelsea. It's not a bad result. City won, though. Liverpool won 1-0. What's all these 1-0s? Crystal Palace won 1-0. West Ham also. But a lot of goals the other side. Burnley 2-2. Sheffield United won 4-2. Brighton beat Everton. Arsenal drew against Tottenham. So that's a good result there. So we remain 4th. I'm not too worried about it right now because it's still early days. We still don't have Pogba. Once he's back, the spirit is going to be really, really stacked when Pogba's back because we're getting it higher and higher and higher by trying to win matches and play the same players. Well, we can't always play the same players, but we try. Liverpool are now up to 2nd, so they're starting to win matches. Man City 6th. Everton have not won a single game. Neither have Southampton. So we'll return for match day 12 to take on Norwich City, but I'm glad that wasn't a 0-0 or a 1-1 or a 1-0. At least you guys got to see some goals and some chances. But we'll return to take on Norwich. Then we've got some Europa League action. Brighton to play as well. After that, we've got Leicester, we've got Arsenal, Besiktas, Watford. So, a reasonable run of games. Pogba should be back around here anyway. So that's good news. But I hope you guys did enjoy it. We'll return. Till next time, take care.